Hi there, my name is Tina, and this is Tina's Tarot. This reading is for the sun sign of Gemini for October 2023, or whenever this reading finds you. So Gemini, I am going to pull an Oracle of the Unicorns for you as the overall theme of this general reading. We have two for you. So we have awareness, live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. And then the next one we have is leadership. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. There's just seeing a lot of green. Just a lot of green in front of me right now. I'm really picking up on green. I hope that's significant for you and gives you some encouragement. Okay, I will read the full meanings of these cards from the companion book at the end of the reading, Gemini. So you can stick around to the end if you want to, or click off. Either way, this message is a general reading, so it may resonate with you. And if it does, I would really appreciate your likes and comments. If not, just take what does resonate for you and leave the rest for someone else. All right. Let's just see what we have for you, Gemini. See if anything just falls out of the deck for us. Gemini. Okay. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. This could be you tuning into something intuitively, tuning into a choice or a feeling of duality, using your inner strength to persevere and navigate the situation, or the waters, as it were, the Wheel of Fortune. So things going in their cycle in a positive way, a new opportunity here as well. And this is something that happens rather quickly for you. And the Star, so the manifestation of your dreams. So I'm definitely picking up on some sexual energy here, Gemini. If you are pursuing a new romance, it's going to be very passionate, very sexual. So just be mindful of that. And also, the full moon in Aries is coming up on the 29th of September. This could also affect your hormones, your more basic instincts, shall we say, which is always a good time if you're in the right time and mind space, for sure. All right, enough about that, although that's rather fun. So Gemini, let's go ahead and do a Celtic cross for you. So I'm going to put them back, but the Emperor and the Four of Cups came out. So you were perhaps in charge of a situation, or someone was in charge of a situation, and there's some discontentment there. Yeah, I'm just going to put those back, and let's just go ahead and shuffle. interesting. So the Emperor and the Four of Cups came back out. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles in the center of your reading here. The Knight of Swords talks about like some impetuous energy, rushing into something before thinking about the consequences. Felt good in the moment, seemed like a good idea at the time. So that kind of confirms this awareness card where it says live in the moment. That Knight of Sword energy really embodies that. But we also have, you know, the practical side of this here where, you know, there are responsibilities and obligations that, you know, you do have to take care of. And so maybe you're also in a sort of defensive position when it comes to letting one get beneath the surface, or letting your hopes get up, or counting your eggs before they're hatched, that kind of thing. You're a little guarded against that kind of energy right now. So that's good. It's probably leaving you a little mixed up because you want to emotionally engage in this, but I also see you withholding because, you know, you feel like you need to operate from a clear mental space, which goes with your sign of air. So that's totally where I see you at right now. I do see you putting in a lot of hard work in the past. You were really willing to repeat a process until it was perfected. So same but different. But you did it diligently, you did it to the best of your ability based on what you knew. So we do see some forward movement here in this situation. It is a limited progress. It's a much slower pace than what this initially started out as. When it initially started out, it was just like, boom, I'm going for it. And maybe it was because you were tired of the same old. Maybe there was some monotony in your life and you're like, oh, I just need to shake things up, and just dove in head first. But now we see that coming to a slower pace, and just gaining some stability, because maybe you and anyone else who's involved in this is a little bit dizzy from how fast everything progressed. So we see things slowing down and then just taking a more traditional approach, sort of the tried and true tested methods, and really committing to that slower pace, and definitely setting some ground rules and sticking with some decisions, whether you make those decisions on your own or you make agreements with other people involved here. And so we feel, or sorry, not we, you, Gemini. I see you feeling like you do the best that you can, but people don't seem to see the effort that you put in, and it leaves you feeling misunderstood, and in the misunderstanding a little alienated, because you're not really intellectually connecting with people who are thinking along the same lines as you right now. But that's okay, because people who are meant to be part of our journey do stick around, and they do grow with us. And we do, like clothes, we can outgrow them. We can outgrow some people in our lives, because we change. Everybody changes over some time. We see that there was some necessary separation here, whether it was taking your own space or taking a vacation or a leave of absence or just, you know, a mental health break. There is definitely some space here that is required, leaving some things behind that were unnecessary, that were just, you know, holding the situation back. This is because of some discontentment. So there's like 3 full cups here, but 1 empty one over here. And the person is looking at the empty cup when there's 3 full ones right here. So discontentment, boredom, maybe not challenged enough or stimulated enough. And that's kind of what brought this all about. And it's something you don't want to go back to, because a Gemini does not like being understimulated, especially mentally. They really enjoy intellectual challenge. And that's where they excel as well, being an air sign. Especially with, you know, the duality of a Gemini. They see both sides of things, and it's also a gift to kind of see the balance being a Gemini, and not everybody gets that. Not everybody gets both sides of that. A Libra does typically, because they are also fairness and balance. So it's a very rare gift that a Gemini has. In the outcome, we see the Emperor. So that's you being in charge, where we do have that full moon in Aries on the 29th of September. And the Emperor is the tarot card representing Aries. This could be around the time of that full moon for you. I'm just going to go with my White Sage Tarot and just see a little more clarification on some of these cards for you, Gemini. Let's see why Hierophant is here, please. The Ace of Wands. The Hanged Man reversed. And Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Excuse me. So just to kind of clarify this sticking by the rules thing, and you know, laying down ground rules. So this is, you know, a new exciting thing. It's not going to be dreaded. It will challenge your perspectives. And that's a good exercise in growth, as well as challenging perspectives. Your own beliefs or the beliefs of others can influence many aspects of our life. We have the Queen of Swords, so that's you in your element of air, really analyzing things and seeing things very clearly, seeing truth, seeing to the heart of a matter, without a whole lot of effort. It's just something that you naturally do. Sorry, that was the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Wands. My apologies. So Queen of Wands would be the element of fire. So again, it could be that passion, but it's not unbridled. It's very a very feminine sort of approach. Could be in a sensual or smooth kind of approach, very suave. So I'm not sure if this is your approach to a work situation, a business situation, a house situation. It's something of a practical nature, and it very well could be an intimate situation with another person. There's every possibility of that here. I'm going to clarify the Emperor. And the outcome is the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's all I'm getting for this. So I think I very clearly understand what these cards are saying is that you've had a self-imposed belief system which limited you, whatever that is, for whatever reason. You are breaking free of that, and you are stepping out boldly into a new line of thinking, living, believing, loving, all of these aspects of our life. It's going to be circulated throughout all those aspects of your life, and you're going to learn one aspect at a time. And this first one that comes to you is the way that you see things, the way that you perceive things. So there's going to be some, mental growth, some emotional growth, and possibly spiritual growth. So if this is something you've been looking for, Gemini, that's exciting news for you. If it's not something you were expecting, Gemini, then it's a bit of a surprise, and it's a fun one. It's part of our journey here on this plane of existence we call Earth and reality. So I'm just going to read you the deeper meaning of these two cards here. You can stick around if you like. If you need to go, Gemini, I understand. I really appreciate you joining me. Like I said, if you could leave a like or a comment to let me know if this reading resonated with you, I really appreciate it. And if you want to contact me for a personal reading to know more about your situation, I'll leave the information in the description box below here. Okay, so let's talk about awareness. Awareness. Okay, I'll get this here so you can see it. The unicorns are calling you to live more fully in the present moment and be aware of the support that you receive from your guides every day. Some of it is going unnoticed because your mind is keeping you distracted with worry, fear, or doubt. You are trying to solve a challenge from a conscious level, and when the best solution, you are trying to solve a challenge from a conscious level when the best solution will come from handing it over to the divine. This beautiful unicorn is inviting you to take the time to slow down, sit quietly in contemplation or meditation, and allow your soul to take charge from your ego. Become aware of what your truth really is. All is well, and everything is happening for a reason. Any situation can be resolved harmoniously, and there is a perfect solution for every challenge. This card is a reminder of all that your needs being met. You are safe, you are loved, and you are protected. Breathe into this awareness and choose to feel peaceful, calm, and relaxed. Trust in Source to take care of you, meet your needs, and show you your next steps. As you go about your day, be alert to any signs or messages that may be placed in your path. Stay in surrender and keep bringing yourself back into the present moment, for it's only here that you can ever feel truly at peace. Sorry I messed that one up for you, Gemini, but what a beautiful message. And I feel that is definitely applicable to you and this reading. Okay, let's read leadership. If you have time, I'll try to go through it quickly. All right, leadership. The time has come for you to be the leader you came here to be and to make a stand for what you believe in. This situation or opportunity is calling on you to speak your truth powerfully. There are others who need to hear your message, and they have been waiting for you to show them another way. This unicorn urges you to rise up and be seen and heard. Do not be afraid of standing out. Dare to shine your light more brightly than ever, and let your passion for making a difference be greater than any of your ego's insecurities. Being a leader is not always the easiest path, and it may require you to be courageous. Be assured that the universe would not have put this opportunity in your path if you weren't ready. Ask the divine to guide you as you speak out. Rise up, leader of light. You came here for greatness, and it's your time to be seen. Oh, sorry, I went off script there with the card. But yeah, that is also what I see with this Emperor here in the outcome. The Emperor is a leader for sure, if nothing else. And this is your time to shine, for sure. All right, Gemini, I hope that that brought you some much needed answers to your many questions in your mind that have been circulating. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks again so much, and I'll see you soon. Take care.